Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm stopping in today to share with you what I made for a Patreon group swap. It is the BBC Crafts Crafty Peeps swap that Brittanee is hosting for her Patreon members, and it's a clipboard swap. So the requirements of the swap, and it's a one-on-one swap, are that we had to create a 5x7 clipboard. We had to provide 5 different die cuts, at least 3 cuts of each one, and no more than 2 hearts. So 5 sets, 3 of each in a set, and no more than 2 hearts. We had to make a sequins mix. We had to create 2 embellishments, and we had to create a card and add a note to the card. So this is what I made. This is the card. One of the other things that we're doing in Brittanee's, in the BBC Crafts Patreon group, is a January challenge to use up a collection. So I have had this Michael's Recollection Valentine's collection in my stash. I don't know how long, but I really wanted to use it up. I think it's a couple years old. And I had the 12x12 and the 6x6. And what I discovered after I purchased that is, you know, the Michael's paper pads don't come with any of the accessories. There's no ephemera, there's no, you know, stickers, there's no chipboard pieces. You kind of gotta make your own or find something that can work with the kit. So I really want to use up what I have left of that, and now I know better. Especially when I'm doing swaps and stuff, I need all those extras. In my scrapbooking, I can make my own stuff, but for these swaps, I prefer to have everything ready made. But anyways, this is the card that I created, and I used a Page Maps sketch for the card. So I just popped everything up on pop dots. I used some EK Success punches. I believe this is a Paper Tray ink stamp. I'm not sure. It's an older stamp set. I had a thing for Paper Tray ink a few years ago, and I was buying all the stamps. So I pulled that one out. This is the inside of the card, and I left the inside of the card blank just in case my swap partner wants to use it. And I just wrote my note on a separate piece of cardstock, and I'm going to put it in there. So that's done. I just need to make the envelope to go with that. This is my clipboard, and I made it into a shaker. I have really been trying to use my sewing machine. I have a sewing machine that I inherited from my grandmother after she passed away. But I don't really want to use that for my paper crafting. So a Christmas gift that I got a couple years ago was like one of those little mini sewing machines. The kids got it for me off of Amazon, so I try to use that with my paper crafting, but it is a pain. So I got to make a decision about that sewing machine, whether I'm going to keep it or maybe pick up like one of those Brother Project Runway ones. That'll be more reliable, and I won't have to keep rethreading every time I want to sew on paper. But anyways, I used that same sequins mix, the big sequins mix that I made a big batch of. And one of the requirements for the clipboard is that you had to dangle something off of your clipboard. So of course you guys know I made a chunky charm dangle. So let's see, I'm going to take this off. So this is the charm dangle. I just wire wrapped different beads from my collection. Some hearts, some bows, some flowers, you know, a couple charms in there. So that's what I chose to dangle off of my clipboard, and this is the back side of it. Get back on there. There we go. All right, so my embellishments, and everything has to be attached to the clipboard, so you can't really go too overboard. I decided to do one of these, see what I mean when I say that sewing machine gives me a headache. It does stuff like that. But anyway, so I created one of these folded paper banner embellishments. I used some rub-ons from American Crafts, puffy hearts, the acrylic hearts from that box that you can get from Hobby Lobby, just some pom-pom trim, that a piece that I had laying around, and I put some tulle behind that. So this is embellishment 1, and you only had to create 2, but I decided to create 3. Here's another one. This one is a heart doily die that I have in my stash. I did a little mini envelope. I stamped XOXO from, I think that's a Recollection stamp. I used some stickles on there. I had some corrugated hearts. I can't remember where I got them from. I don't know. They're either from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I think this one is for the set from Michael's that I've had for a couple of years. So they were bigger, so I just took my primitive heart, one of my primitive heart dies, and just cut out a smaller one from the bigger set. And I don't have that set lying around, or do I? Yes, I do. So yeah, it's a Michael's set. So I just took one of these big hearts and just cut out a smaller. I wanted a small red one, and I didn't have one left in my set, so I just sacrificed one of the bigger ones because I find it hard to use those anyway when I'm making small embellishments. I did a little wire wrap bead dangle off to the side. Pieced together that envelope. So that's embellishment number 2. Embellishment number 3 is a heart rosette embellishment. So I just cut out a scalloped heart from one of my dies. I think I got this die from Amazon. And like all of the pieces, I've been doing some Valentine's crafting, so like all of these dies that give me like the little negative punch out hearts, I've been saving those and just been putting them in this little Dollar Tree tray, and I've been using them on all of my projects here and there. So I just took a few of those and added them on. I did a smaller stitched heart die behind this red rosette. The XOXO is a die from KS Craft that came in the bundle that I purchased around, I think it was the 11/11 sale. And then I just added one of these pink bows with the pearl in the center, and I think I got those in a Christmas swap. I can't remember which one, but one of the Christmas swaps that I did the end of last year. So those are my 3 embellishments. The sequins mix also has to be attached to the clipboard. So this was the easiest way I could figure to get it to attach to the clipboard, was to put it in one of these little baggies, and I stuffed it as full as I could get it and just cut out, used a die that I have, this little heart bag topper die. And then I just used my Martha Stewart punches just to decorate the topper, so that'll make it easier to clip to the clipboard. And then these are my die cuts. I just threw in some of these wooden hearts from Dollar Tree. And then I did this circle heart die. I think this is a Momenta die. And with the die cuts, you had to do 3 of each die, so 5 sets, 3 in each set. I actually did 4. So my swap partner is going to get a little bit more. I cut out this die again, even though I always say it's a pain. I love the die. I love the die, but it's a pain to cut out. So I cut this one out. This is another KS Craft die. I took the small coffee cup and just paper pieced those together. So I created 4 of those. The Be Mine die is from that KS Craft bundle. So I pieced some of those together. And then a scalloped heart die. And the other requirement was that with your die cuts, they had to be red, white, or pink. So that's why you see these are the colors that I chose. I started to add some metallics in there, but you know, you don't know what collections people are working with, so I just stuck to the parameters on that and just cut out all of my dies in the red, white, or pink. So those are the die cuts that I'm given. I'll also be including a few goodies. I picked up quite a few things from Dollar Tree, so I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to put in there. Maybe I'll come back and do a pack a swap with me video. I don't think I've done one of those yet. So yeah, that's what I made for my swap partner. I think it has to be mailed out by Monday, but everything's ready to go, so I'm hoping to get this mailed out before the weekend, and my partner can get it ahead of time so that she can enjoy and possibly use some of these for her Valentine's crafting. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new videos. I see that I've gotten quite a few more followers. I've been thinking about possibly doing a giveaway. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but maybe we'll do a giveaway once I hit 150 followers. I think I'm at like 58 or 59 right now, so we got a little ways to go. So we'll try to get that follower count up. Share the video if you like it, if you enjoyed what I did. I also have been making some cards, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to my video. It cut off. So I'm going to see if I can try to record another one, or possibly salvage the video from what I have left. We'll see. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Bye.